Let's talk to Sean in Alabama. You're on the air, Sean.
Hey, good morning, Alex.
Hi.
I'm sure all the listeners have been hearing this feigned furor from Congress about these contractually obligated bonuses that AIG has been paying out. I came across a story on FoxBusiness.com, and it turns out that Senator Chris Dodd slipped an amendment into the stimulus bill specifically providing an exception for contractually obligated bonuses.
No, let me stop you. Have you seen the Obama deception yet, sir?
Actually, I watched it a couple days ago, and after watching it, I ordered the DVD.
Good. Well, let me just, for those that haven't seen it and don't know, we have the news clips, we have the bill, we have the executive order. When Obama says a month ago, and it's in the film, when he said that he was going to stop bonuses to bail out companies that take bailout money, the executive order says from this time forward with any further bailouts, and that then that has the loopholes you mentioned, they mirrored that in Congress, and that no one can review it or look at it, and that it's on the honor system. And so all the big companies are exempted. That is in the Obama deception. So when Obama got up and said, you're not allowed to sit here and take this money when you're a failure. We honor success in this country, but you've taken this money, you can't have it for bonuses. We're talking about trillions that have gone to the shareholders of these companies and the private banks. Okay. And so what are they talking about in the news? Obama's talking about going after 165 million out of close to 200 billion they've given to AIG. So see, this is the trick. They know the public doesn't connect 165 million to 200 billion with one company. Just like Rick Perry knows that Texans don't connect 10 billion in stimulus money with him turning back 555 million. It's a stunt. It is nothing but a stunt. Rick Perry took the federal money that was really taxpayer money, and then Rick Perry did a stunt. And so Obama, you watch, is going to make them, they're making a big deal out of this and getting a big furor right now, so Obama can take that money back. Now, they've already given them bonuses just 3 months ago. And then later they'll give them more. And so there's going to be a big fight, and then Obama's going to shake his finger and take the 165 mil. Wouldn't you like to have the 9.7 trill? Wouldn't you like to know where that went with the Federal Reserve before Congress, and they tell Senator Sanders and others, we're not going to tell you. In fact, pull that up, Senator Sanders, Bernanke. We're not going to tell you where the money is. Wouldn't you want to know where the 9.7 trill is? Or are we going to let them bait and switch us with 165 mil? You understand how the scam works?
Well, exactly. I understand it. They're going about bankrupting the country, and in the process making people so desperate that they're going to get to the point where they're willing to throw away our constitutional republic and replace it with socialism.
Yes.
But to put the final kicker to show that these criminals in our government are colluding with the criminals on Wall Street, speaking of AIG, it turns out that the two largest recipients of campaign donations from AIG were Chris Dodd and Barack Obama.
No. Barack Obama, on average, got 4 times the money John McCain did from Wall Street. We're not saying vote for John McCain. The issue is they're both bought and paid for. And here's the analogy. The bankers come in and machine gun 1,000 kids, but then they save one and give him a cup of orange juice and say, we love you. And the media goes, oh, look, they're helping the children, while there's 999 bloody dead ones. See how they do that?
Yeah, exactly. And it's like I said, this thing is such a scam. They're up there stealing money from us and giving it to their fellow criminals, and then coming out and feigning this shock and outrage at how their fellow criminals
Look. George Bush was guilty of letting the banker bailout happen, and the people involved with him, Paulson and others, were from Goldman Sachs and deeply involved. But you got to tell the truth. Even more involved were the Clinton-era people. They actually engineered what's happening now. They're the very ones in power shaking their finger at themselves, saying, we're going to set up a bank of the world with unlimited power in the name of saving us. So they destroy the economy and then take everything over in the name of saving us. I mean, how rich is that?
It's like I keep trying to wake people up, and I'm trying to tell them that, look, this is not about left and right, Democrat and Republican. This is about the government versus the people. It's about freedom versus tyranny. And if people don't wake up, this country is going to be gone before they know it. Absolutely.
You are absolutely right. More calls straight ahead from Brian, Tony, and others. 1-800-259-9231. I'm Alex Jones. Stay with us. We'll talk about the bailout when we get back.